So behavior analysts are often seen as needing to adhere to strict protocols, data-driven protocols, that is. So in your view, is there ever room for more qualitative, intuitive, maybe non-behavioral approaches when working with literacy, particularly with language instruction in classrooms?
I'll say two things. There are areas of our field that have not been tackled yet. And I think that those might be considered non-behavioral, but that doesn't mean they cannot become or be treated as behavioral. So, example, in my area, reading comprehension might be something that seems very kind of touchy-feely. But the reality is, it's my job as behavior analyst to apply what I know in the field to that area, to make it observable, make it measurable, make it specific, right? Because it can't stay that way. Having said that, I think in the area of measurement, there's room for difference. So I'll give the example of being on the west side of Chicago where like 50 schools closed one year. I remember the impact of being in that community and seeing how it impacted families and kids and thinking, I can't measure this with a single subject design. I can't even measure it with the group design. It's going to require qualitative research. I'm going to have to go in and meet with people and talk to them and get to know what the impact is with them. I also think that before you go into an environment and do like single subject design interventions, you should do qualitative research first. So we should go in, know our environment, know what the environment has in it. So for example, I remember somebody coming into a school that I worked in one time and saying to me, you need to use fluency. And I was like, no, I need to take the kids to the playground. I need for them to go to the bathroom. Like literally, you're not coming into my environment long enough to know how what you're telling me to do will be sustained.
Yes.
I think one of the reasons our interventions don't sustain, if you talk about growth and like going to scale, is that we don't consider the differences in environment. And that's only measured through being in the environment, talking to people. And I think that comes through qualitative research. So I'm an advocate of mixed methods research in behavior analysis, where you start with qualitative, you do single subject design, and then you can replicate it in group designs, which will stop you from replicating mistakes if you fix it at the single subject design.